With all the latest news, weather, and sports on the WHCS 11 News right here on the CW Louisville. Gentleman was here before. We're glad to have him back. Dr. Patrick Lowe, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so have you been like me and the rest of the country just focused on these Olympics for the past couple of days?
I love it. I stay up late. I have to get up early, but it's definitely worth it.
Oh, it is worth it. But I mean, and being a chiropractor and everything that you do, you probably know very much firsthand, and an athlete yourself, know firsthand what these athletes are going through, right?
They are. You know, they abuse their bodies all the time. They're always going for that lob. They're going for it 100%. And the Olympics are very stringent on what they're allowed to take. They're not allowed to take a lot of medications and things. So guess what they turn to?
What?
Chiropractors.
Ah, really?
Since 1980, they've added chiropractors to Olympic medical staff. You know, they've got personal trainers. They've got their medical doctors. They've got the orthopedists. And now, out of a 62-man team, medical team, they've got 4 chiropractors on there.
Wow.
To help with pain control and help improve their performance, because if things aren't working right, they don't work right.
Well, and it's amazing to me. I mean, we're not just seeing records broken from 4 years ago, from 20 years ago now, by tenths of seconds. We're seeing them just smashed and shattered. It's incredible. It is.
It is. I think we're understanding more about the human body and how it works, and how important it is to have everything lined up the way it should be so that it can function the way it should.
Right.
And that makes a big difference long term.
I mean, I saw Dara Torres do the 50-meter freestyle, and then literally she got her medal and ran right into the locker room to get ready for the 4x100 relay. And all she wanted was her chiropractors and massage therapists to work on her a little bit. She had literally seconds before she had to get out and do that other race.
Exactly.
It was phenomenal.
Exactly, and it made a difference. She did well in the next race, didn't she?
Yeah, she sure did.
Very well.
And you know, this time of year, kids are back in school. I know my kids go out the door every morning with this seemingly brick on their back, full of the backpack full of books and school supplies and their lunches. They're not used to it after a summer of having that off of their backs, are they?
They're not. And the thing is not only are they coming back with all this extra weight, it shouldn't be any more than 10% of their body weight. So if you got a 60-pound kid, their backpack shouldn't weigh more than 6 pounds, or else they're going to have problems that last a long time.
Oh, I know that all of them weigh more than 6 pounds. Okay, what are the kinds of things that we should be looking at and help them out with that problem?
Their backpack should not be any longer than the torso.
Okay.
Should not go more than 4 inches below their waist, and should not weigh more than 10% of the body weight.
Okay.
So if you have any of those things, you're causing potential problems. You want to make sure to watch for that.
Excellent. All right, we will watch for that. And also, now that school has started, high school football has started, lots of folks out there on the gridiron, and I'm sure you're probably about to see a lot more football injuries.
We do. And football is a great sport. I love football. I'm excited about the season starting because I get to watch it every Sunday and every Saturday. Yeah. But these players are getting beat up. Yeah. You know, we see a lot of kids for football injuries and sports injuries, and even adults that started 5-10 years ago from football. So if you have any sports injuries, we work with those. We do active rehabilitation in our office, and we get great results with that.
And you know, in your spare time, you write books as well.
Exactly.
This is really a fantastic one. Your success experience, how to succeed in our everyday, ever-changing world with psychology of change. Briefly about, I think your history in coming to write this book, because I think it's fascinating.
Well, I've traveled as a consultant for other chiropractic offices and other businesses, and one of the things I learned is that they've got a lot of things that people make a lot of the same, take the same steps to get to success. We also make the same mistakes to avoid success. So through this, I've learned what people do and what they don't do and what they avoid to get the success that they want and need. It's not always about money. It's about what makes your life worthwhile.
And it is a fascinating read. And just by the way, signed autographed copies, we're going to give them away if you log on to CW Louisville right now. Well, wait until Gene West is done, because that would be rude if you logged on and went and did that right now. All right, if we want to get a hold of you, sir, where do we do it?
Lowe Chiropractic and Wellness. We're located on Shelbyville Road in Dorsey Plaza. That's by Baskin Robbins. Leave people at ice cream, they can always find you. By Baskin Robbins. And our phone number is 502-245-7334. That's 502-245-7334.
Always with good advice and practical advice, Dr. Patrick Lowe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you, sir.
Thanks for having me.